我是Kelsi。
大家好，我是朱莉花，
欢迎收看 K&J 聊天室。Today we have a better background and better lighting, hopefully.
But
Yeah,
we have a little problem.
yeah, there's some construction going on, so I'm sorry if you hear someone drilling. Oh well, at least the couch looks good. Anyways, 今天我们聊的题目是
Forever Foreigner.
Yeah, 我们想要聊我们在台湾当外国人的经验。
对，可是我们要提醒你，就是如果我们在台湾，是因为我们喜欢台湾，我们非常爱在台湾的生活。Here it comes.
It's okay.
It's fine. 所以不管我们说什么缺点啊，我们一定要跟你们说，我们就是因为喜欢这里的优点，才可以喜欢就是那个缺点。
对，我们不是想批评台湾，我们只是想要讨论我们看到的差别，然后就是优点和缺点都有，
让你们知道。
对，然后可能你们可以更了解外国人在台湾是怎么样，因为虽然台湾有开始比较，就是变成一个比较国际的国家，但是外国人的比例还是很小，对，就是还是很少外国人，就是跟加拿大或是法国比起来的话，就是真的差很多。对，我们是从那种各种人都有的国家，所以台湾还是就是一个比较新的状况。
The most important thing is that our countries are used to immigrants. So it's like in French you have black people, Arab people, Asian people, and white people, but we are all French. So when we see someone, we could not figure out, oh, it's a white Korean. We can't know if it's a foreigner or a French until it speaks.
Yeah, you can only tell by the accent. Sometimes you can't even tell from their accent. Like if they've lived there for long enough, or like they've been there for a couple of years even, like their English is so good that no one questions them. Like you would never say like, oh, that foreigner.
I have a friend from Shanghai.
Yeah.
He lives in Bordeaux for like 5-6 years now. And when I met him, I would never guess he was a Chinese guy. It's when he talked in Chinese, I was like, how can you speak that good Chinese? He was like, I'm Chinese, why wouldn't I be able to?
Yeah.
So I was like, what?
Yeah, like no one treats people that look differently because everyone's different.
Yeah.
Like there's no like one Canadian look.
That's not what happened in Taiwan.
Yeah, Taiwan is different because it's still kind of like a homogenous society. Like most people look the same. Most people are from the same background.
Yeah. It's like Taiwan. Well, all Taiwanese are all coming either like if we don't put Aborigines inside, it's like they're all from China.
Yeah, like Han Chinese, right? That's the biggest ethnicity.
Yeah, it is definitely.
Yeah, and like they tend to say just like foreigner when they say foreigner, like 外国人. What do you think of? Like you really think of like a white person, right?
Westerner.
A Westerner.
Like white or black, I would say. My friend was like telling me 2 days ago, he told me a story about foreigner people. It was like, oh, there was like white Korean and a Japanese and a Korean girl. I was like, oh, see, you were saying foreign people and then you put on the other side Japanese and Korean. It's like, why? They are all foreign people to you, but because they look Asian, it's not the same white Korean.
Yeah, and also like in English, if you say foreigner, it's usually used like as an insult, like, oh, that foreigner, or like that something foreigner.
I guess it is. In French too, if you say, well, in French it's étranger.
In Taiwan, it's not. It's like...
Yeah.
So that was kind of surprising too, like, because if you just translate it directly, like the feeling you get from being called a white Korean is kind of bad because you're thinking of it in your own language, and like if you were to say that in your own language, it would be bad. So you're like, then it must be bad. Like but
in fact, it's more like innocent and kind. It's kind.
Yeah, it's just like a normal. That's what you are. Like it's not a big deal. Yeah. The reason that we titled this video "Forever Foreigner"
is part of that.
Yeah, is because like no matter how long you've live here. If you look different, then you'll probably still be considered different. You'll still be seen as a foreigner.
Yeah, but I kind of understand too. It's like, even if I spend like 10, 20, 30 years here, I would never forget the French part of me, you know? It's like, I would still have a French culture and education in me. I would never be 100% Taiwanese either.
Yeah, that's true. I can kind of understand that.
Yeah.
Yeah. But I just like think of like how it might get kind of annoying as you're getting older, because like for example, I saw a guy on the MRT recently and he was like 60, a white guy, and he let an old woman take his seat. He was like 可以坐 or something like that, and then the elderly lady was like 你中文讲得好好 or something, and I was like, he can't possibly be new here. Like, he's probably been here like for 20 years, 30 years. He might have a family here. Like, he might be married to a Taiwanese woman. But like, since day one to day year 30, he's been like constantly like said. Yeah, or like he's been asked the same questions that you're asked. Like,
你是哪里人?
Yeah, like every day of his life for 30 years. Like, I can see like that might start to get annoying eventually, but like I guess that's just part of living here.
Yeah. Somehow we are treated like, sometimes we're treated like very nice, like 你的中文说得好好哦，你叫得好漂亮哈，你的眼睛好大哦 or yeah. But sometimes we get to be ignored because we're foreigner, or people don't dare to talk to us, or they were scared of us because they don't speak English.
Yeah.
And they're scared we can't speak Chinese.
Yeah, I can understand that too, but like it does get frustrating because it's like I go to a store and like the store person, the cashier, sometimes like literally like I go up, I put my thing down, and then like the customer before me, they're like friendly and like like telling them like discounts or like anything, or just telling them the price of the thing that they're buying. But no, sometimes they're just like totally silent, don't say a word, and then like show me the price on the calculator or like point to the cash register, and I'm like
oh, you know, it's kind of bugging me sometimes. Like I have a French friend, she cannot speak English. Her English is pretty bad, so the only languages she can is French and Chinese. And when she goes to a store, and this store seller is like, even though you speak Chinese, they want to speak English.
Yeah.
And she's like, I don't understand.
Oh my gosh.
it's like 100 yuan, 100 块, but it's like saying in English 100, but she can't speak English at all. So she's like, 多少钱?
Oh my god.
And then it's like 100. It does not want to talk in Chinese at all, even though she speaks Chinese.
Yeah, that sometimes happens. Like you speak Chinese to them, and then they speak English back to you. Why though? I think our like Chinese is like understandable at least. So
it's not perfect, but at least you understand what we say.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think so. It's kind of odd.
But we get to be like, even because we are different, we get like some privilege or opportunities. If we were in Stop Kidding Studio, if we were not foreigners, we wouldn't be there, because that's the purpose of the channel.
Yeah.
And WTO too.
Yeah. Like in TV. Canada or in France,
I wouldn't have been on TV.
Yeah. Sometimes you see comments and they're like, oh, like loser foreigners, like in their home country they were nothing. I don't know. Like it's hard to say, but the fact is that we're different in this country, and like because of that we're treated differently, so we are also given different opportunities, and it would be silly not to take them, right?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
We're gonna do the usual office jobs that you can do. So basically the only opportunities we have is weird, but we get those instead of all the job offers you got.
Like we really wouldn't be able to work in like a cafe or something. Like the likelihood of being hired for that is very low. Yeah. Like, and then the whole visa thing and stuff is kind of different too.
It's very difficult.
In the end, it's like a positive thing in a way. You also get to learn a lot by being here and like try to somewhat integrate as best as we can. But like, there's a line like will never be able to be completely
across. Yeah.
a Taiwanese person. So that's all we have for
Yeah.
today.
That's for this topic.
I hope we haven't offended anyone. We
Yeah.
don't mean any harm at all. We just wanted to like discuss some of our experiences. If you are a foreigner in Taiwan, or if you've been a foreigner in a different country,
Maybe you can share your experience as like a foreigner in a foreign country.
yeah, let us know if it's the same as us or different.
我们爱你们。拜拜喽。
Okay, bye.